SSL certificates. Why does it matter for local businesses? I'm Stephen Lau,
And I'm Tahmid Jawad.
and we're going to chat about securing your website. So why bother? So as an e-commerce website, you're transmitting like credit card information.
Right.
That has to be transmitted securely over the web. So that it goes into the server, which is its intended location.
Right.
So that SSL certificate encrypts that information and then it's decrypted at the server level. So that's very common. In fact, when you go to Amazon or you go to
Any
shopping,
e-commerce,
any
yeah.
e-commerce website, you see this lock that's on the top. Well, Google had been warning for the longest time that it wanted all websites to be encrypted.
Yeah.
Right? And last August, it made the change. And what it did was it made sure to indicate that your website is actually not secure when you're actually viewing your website in a browser.
And not only Google, other search engines has also started following Google, what Google is doing. So they're also now marking website as non-secure if you don't have a SSL certificate.
That's right. And I think that maybe part of the move to do that is information is constantly being transmitted. So even if it's like your name, address, phone number, maybe that is personal information. So it's to be encrypted.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they use the contact form on the website on a regular basis to communicate with the business, or if they have an inquiry, just ask the business. So some of them could be sensitive information because you're leaving your name, phone number, or sometime email address or personal information in the contact form right there on the website. So that's one of the reasons.
So I think that really the question as it affects local businesses is, should I even care? Because, does it really matter, right? So, I mean, you have to ask yourself this. If you're surfing around and it says your website's not secure, is there less trust at the end of the day?
Absolutely. Like if I'm landing on a website and right there at the top, if it's written that this website is not secure, why would I bother, to navigate through the website if it's not secure? So as a customer, it makes a big difference, at least to me.
Yeah, for sure. And then now, are there any other ramifications? So is Google penalizing your website in terms of your ranking on Google if your website's not secure?
Well, I feel still it depends. What I have seen from my experience, it definitely has some impact on your rankings. But again, it depends on the industry we're in. If you have very good competition in your industry, and if your competitors are marking their website SSL secured, then you have to do the same. Otherwise, Google will start recognizing that your competitors are taking the effort to make their website secure, but you're not. And in the process, you will lose rankings.
That's right. And I think we have seen marked increase by making websites secure, for sure. For sure. And now, how much does this all cost, right? I think I can find secure certificates out there that range anywhere from like $50 to like $500, right? And it depends on the kind of website you have. But generally speaking, most local businesses will fall in the $100 range per year.
Yeah, you don't need a like super costly SSL for your website if you're a local business. So yeah, it will probably cost you less than $100 for your website if you're a local business. Yeah,
and it takes about 30 minutes to an hour to kind of install it. But I think the critical thing that you have to keep in mind is the website itself has to be coded appropriately to accept this certificate.
Absolutely.
So if it was in the beginning and you just install it, the website is fully secure. But what we've noticed with many websites is that when we do that, it becomes partially secure. It just means that there's some images or files that have not been encrypted or programmed properly.
Right.
And if your website is large, it's going to take hours to make sure that your whole website is encrypted. And so it's important that every page is encrypted because, again, that will affect your Google ranking possibly.
Yeah.
Right? So now, this is really interesting. I ran across a website today that was not secure.
Okay.
Right? And this business was like multiple locations, over 100 people getting employed, one of the top websites for their particular industry. And I talked to the owner. He didn't even know what that was. Right?
You should call them right away and tell them the importance of SSL.
That's right. So if you notice that either your customers don't have a secure website or you don't have a secure website, make sure to reach out to us if you need more information. I'm Stephen Lau.
And I'm Tahmid Jawad.
And again, like if you have any questions, SSL related or just web related in general, just reach out to us. We're just a local business here. And so you can just go to our website, get our phone number, give us a call, or just email us below.
Signing off.